Netanyahu and Hamas leaders, too. He says he believes they are responsible for war crimes. The world is also reacting to news this morning that Iran's president has been killed in a helicopter crash in foggy northwest Iran. The AP's Charles de Ledesma.
Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi, the country's foreign minister, and others have been found dead at the site of a helicopter crash after an hours-long search, state media's reported. State TV's given no immediate cause for the crash in Iran's eastern Azerbaijan province. Turkish authorities have released what they described as drone footage, showing what appeared to be a fire in the wilderness that they suspected to be wreckage of a helicopter.
The AP's John Gambrell reporting from the region has some background on President Raisi.
He has backed Iran's moves to enrich uranium up to nearly weapons-grade levels. He also has been linked to the security force crackdowns that we've seen after the 2022 death of Mahsa Amini that saw hundreds of thousands of protests in the street, and then hundreds killed, and then tens of thousands arrested in the time afterwards. Now, Raisi is also known for the execution of thousands of prisoners back in 1988 at the end of the Iran-Iraq War.
Iran's first Vice President Mohammad Mokhbar has been appointed president now. The container ship that caused that deadly collapse of a bridge in Baltimore has been refloated. A British court has ruled that WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange can appeal against an order that he be extradited to the U.S. on espionage charges. This is AP News. He says he's sorry. Sean Diddy Combs says what he did was inexcusable. The AP's Haya Penjwani.
Diddy admits to beating his ex-girlfriend Cassie, says he's sorry, and calls his actions inexcusable.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
That's Sean Diddy Combs, making a video statement on his Instagram, admitting that he beat his ex-girlfriend Cassie in a hotel hallway in 2016. A video of the hotel incident released by CNN on Friday shows Combs wearing only a white towel, punching and kicking Cassie, an R&B singer who was his protege and longtime girlfriend at the time. The footage also shows Combs shoving and dragging Cassie and throwing a vase in her direction. Cassie sued Combs in November over what she said was years of sexual, physical, and emotional abuse. The suit was settled the next day, but spurred intense scrutiny of Combs. I'm Haya Penjwani.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is now ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Simple, easy, and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured. Where people matter.
In search of the perfect cut for your lawn? Join the pursuit by choosing from a full line of Steel mowers. From gas and battery options to zero turns and push mowers, Steel offers a wide range of mowing solutions for homeowners and professionals. Right now, get 0% financing on your purchase with a Steel zero-turn mower. Real Steel. Find yours at steelusa.com/mowers. Available at select dealers. Financing available on qualifying purchases and subject to credit approval. See dealer for details.
Have you seen TownScreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Aranda's Mexican Restaurant, and Taxmasters, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use TownScreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. TownScreen in Salem.
At the KSMO studios, our forecast does call for clouds and some intermittent sun today, off and on. We'll see a little bit of each, and we'll have a high today of about 84 degrees. It will be a bit breezy with southerly winds 5 to 10, but gusts could be up to 20 miles an hour during the day, and there's a slight chance of an afternoon shower, 20% chance coming on this afternoon. We will have sunshine by late in the day, and we will have clear skies tonight. Low of 65 with southerly winds 5 to 10, getting as high as 18 to 20 with gusts. For Tuesday, sunny and high of 87 Winds southerly, 5 to 15, could gust up to 25 to 30 miles an hour. Tuesday night showers, possibly even some thunder showers are going to roll in. Some of these could be somewhat nasty with clouds and a low of 64. Southerly winds at 5 to 15, could gust to 30 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 60%. Wednesday, a chance of more showers and thunder showers. Again, there could be some severe weather involved here, and a high of 79 as a cold front comes through. We'll eventually have partly sunny skies during the day Wednesday, and a south wind of 5 to 15, gusting to 25. For Wednesday night, more showers will be possible, and clouds for the most part, low of 58, with a 60% chance. Thursday, we'll have partly sunny skies, but a chance of some showers, possibly some thunder showers in the afternoon. That chance is 60% and a high of 77, with more possibility of rain come Thursday night and a low of 61. At the KSMO studios right now, your hometown radio station, we have currently here at the KSMO studios 66 degrees. It hasn't budged. I'll make that just 67, just ticked. How about that? We have 67 degrees, 12-mile-an-hour winds now out of south. 86% is the relative humidity, and the pressure at 29.91 inches. It also is rising. At KSMO, we still have cloudy skies for the most part here at your hometown radio station, KSMO. 7:31, and we will return and have for you local news next. It's up in 90 seconds.
Let's meet the Town and Country Bank lending team. Andrew Wynn, Sammy Parker, and Doug Barnes. They're here to help you achieve your financial goals with personalized lending solutions tailored just for you. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home, expand your business, or pursue any other financial endeavor, the Town and Country Bank is committed to guiding you through every step. Stop by one of their 2 Salem branches and discover what hometown banking is all about. Town and Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 402782.
I lock up my Old Spice Fiji aluminum-free dry spray to keep that 24/7 lasting freshness safe for myself. Fresh coconuts, palm trees in the wind. It's like catching waves in Fiji. Actually, I just talked myself into a refreshing spritz of Fiji. My Old Spice is missing! No!
The Salem Memorial District Hospital Radiology Department strives to stay at the forefront of technology through high-quality diagnostic imaging tools such as CT scans, MRIs, X-rays, nuclear medicine, DEXA scans, 3D mammographies, ultrasound, and more. Many services are offered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through the emergency room, while other services are offered through outpatient services Monday through Friday. To find out more about the Radiology Department, contact me, Bobby Sullins, at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
7:33 at your hometown radio station. And time for a look at some news, local news being brought to you as a courtesy of all of us. At KSMO Radio, we are AM 1340, FM 95.7. We're streaming it online at KSMOradio.com. That's our Twitch account, our KSMO YouTube, our KSMO Stream Facebook page. And, of course, we hope you enjoy the news and hope you join us for our news blocks. We bring you at 7 and noon, where we do stream our news for you to keep you informed wherever you may be. Thanks again for being along. An accident did happen Sunday morning at 10:50 on private property on Route J in Oates that took the life of an 11-year-old boy. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2021 Yamaha Viking being driven by an 11-year-old male juvenile reversed onto a mound of gravel and overturned, with the Yamaha coming to rest on top of the young boy. The boy was pronounced dead at the scene by the Washington County paramedic Jamie Lalamandir at 11:26, and the body was transported by the Reynolds County coroner to the McSpadden Funeral Home. The Highway Patrol was assisted by the Reynolds County Sheriff's Department. A one-vehicle accident happened early Friday morning at 12:20 in Callaway County on westbound Highway 54 at the Route AETT off-ramp. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2013 Chevrolet Equinox being driven by 18-year-old Azalea Edwards of Rolla went off the right side of the roadway and struck a tree. Edwards, who was wearing a seat restraint, suffered minor injuries. A passenger who was not wearing a seat restraint, 18-year-old Deja Whitfield of Jefferson City, received moderate injuries. Both were taken by the Callaway County EMS to the University Hospital in Columbia. The Equinox was totaled and removed from the scene by Tom and Steve's Towing. Park and Recreation Board President Carlos Lopez has called a meeting for the board for this evening at 5:30 at the Salem Community Center at the Armory. After the call to order, the roll call, and the board will then hear the director's report before they consider and approve the budget for the upcoming year. They'll also review a 3 to 5 year plan. The meeting of the Salem Park and Recreation Board tonight is open to the public. Salem R80 Board of Education met Thursday evening at the District Administrative Office's boardroom. The board heard from Reuben Hovey about the wrestling club, and Mrs. Russell showed a video of the choir. Dave Dawson from the community addressed the board before they heard the superintendent's report from Dr. Lynn Reed and Dr. Nathan Wills. Reed reported the CSIP progress updates were presented to the building principals before Reed and Wills provided information regarding the insurance claim for damages to school property from the recent hail storms. Dr. Wills also informed the board the yearly professional development needs assessment has been conducted and the school identified focus areas for next year's professional development. After the building principals gave their reports, the bids for the FEMA storm shelter construction and the Healthy Dane County sponsorship were postponed for a later date. In the regular meeting, the board declared Chromebooks as surplus property and requested bids for purchase. They approved MSBA Policy AI with suggestions from board member Marjorie Pyatt and also approved a contract with Shield Solutions. The board approved the Career Ladder Plan, approved the contract with Show Me Therapy Services, approved the contract with First Student for ECSE Transportation, approved an MOA with the University of Missouri for a college advisor, and approved the CACFP contract. The board approved out-of-state trips to the Salem FFA, Construction Trades Program, and the choir before the board failed to approve a ballot initiative for the August 2024 election as the motion failed by a 7-0 vote. The board approved the lease agreement with the Dane County Developmental Disabilities, approved the summer school food service program, and they authorized the solicitation of bids for roof, siding, HVAC, greenhouse repairs, and all the other replacements from the recent hail damage. The board accepted the resignations of Carrie Lee Balls, the district psychological examiner, Josh Gorman for high school math, Mark Howard for high school social studies and the assistant track coach, Jerry Atkins as a high school social studies teacher, and Terry Welch for high school track. Also resigning were support staff members Sherry Reichard as a high school nurse, custodian Dalton Chapman, and paraprofessionals Stephanie Grace and Daisy Shalbert. In closed session, the Salem R80 board hired Megan Blair as a high school chemistry teacher and head track coach, Charles Overton for 8th grade English language arts, Catherine Culp as a kindergarten teacher, Elena Santoff for SLP-A, Brittany Miller as a teacher, Elizabeth Robertson as a high school math teacher, Eric Metcalf as a high school history instructor, Hannah Terrell as the upper elementary special education instructor, Shelby Botkin as a middle school volleyball coach, and Neil Myers as the head golf coach. The board heard student issues before approving attendance appeals that were recommended by the administration. After real estate was discussed, the board extended Dr. Rachel Green's contract to 220 days. The board then adjourned the closed and regular meeting. The Merrimack Regional Planning Commission and Healthy Dane County are teaming up to host a Second Chance Job Fair from 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon this Wednesday at the Community Center at the Armory at 1200 West Toronto Road. The job fair focuses on employers willing to hire individuals who are justice involved or in recovery from substance use disorder. Employers attending will include Walmart, Royal Oak, and Eagle Stop, with other employers still reserving spaces to attend. Missouri Job Center, Southeast Missouri Behavioral Health, and Invent Yourself LLC will also be at the event to provide resources to potential employees. Samantha Sherman, the MRPC Senior Community Development Specialist, said that Missouri is facing a workforce shortage and there's an untapped population with the potential to help solve this issue if employers are willing to hire those who have been involved in the justice system or those who are in recovery. If anyone can connect with employers, with these individuals, not only does a great job of helping the employers find the labor they need for their companies, but they are also helping these individuals find steady employment, in some cases breaking the cycle and stigma associated with substance use disorder or past justice involvement. This event is open to the public. Attendees will be eligible to win a door prize. This project is funded through a grant from the Health Resources and Service Administration of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, totaling $1 million awarded to the MRPC in 2021. Interested employers and prospective job candidates needing information should call Sherman or the MRPC Community Development Assistant Ann Feeler, 573-265-2993, 265-2993. To keep up with the latest MRPC news and events, visit their website at merrimackregion.org. 741 at KSMO Radio. Back in a moment with sports news. It's next.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations across Missouri. Missouri Department of Agriculture Director Chris Chin.
We are encouraging producers to keep your cattle up close where there's a lot of human activity, especially when you're calving. If you're looking for a depredation permit, we encourage you to reach out to the Missouri Farm Bureau. They're able to issue you a permit that will allow you to take up to 5 of the black vultures. We also are encouraging farmers and ranchers and producers to be reaching out to their University of Missouri Extension office. They have a lot of valuable resources to help you mitigate black vultures on your farm. We also have funds available at the Department of Agriculture to reimburse for necropsy results when the loss is determined to be by a black vulture. This determination has to come from a certified veterinarian or the U.S. Department of Agriculture Wildlife Services. You can find more information about black vultures on the Missouri Department of Agriculture website at agriculture.mo.gov.
At KSMO, time for sports news, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio. And the St. Louis Cardinals and Boston Red Sox tangled over the weekend, with the Cardinals winning the first 2 games series, but didn't work out very well yesterday. John Rooney and Ricky Horton had that report. Gentlemen.
With Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney. Yesterday at Busch Stadium, the Cardinals had an opportunity to sweep the Boston Red Sox, but Tyler O'Neill hit a 3-0 pitch with 2 outs in the first inning. That was his 11th home run of the year, and Boston kept on rolling, winning 11-3.
Not much went the Cardinals' way. Lars Nootbaar was able to hit a home run for the Cardinals, but they were out hit 14-6. Nick Pivetta pitched very well for the Sox, and the Cardinals, well, every pitcher that went out there got beat up a little bit, and a rough start for Matthew Liberatore.
It was a home run for Lars Nootbaar for the Cardinals. Rafael Devers hit a home run in his 5th consecutive game, tying a Boston Red Sox record. So the Red Sox managed to win in the series and move on to play Tampa Bay, while the Cardinals play the Orioles tonight at Busch Stadium.
And the good news is that the Cardinals have still won 5 of their last 7, and they have Sonny Gray going.
Sonny Gray will go for his 6th win tonight against the Orioles on the air at 5:50. Ricky has the lineups at 6:35. Pitch 1 of Game 1 of the series at 6:45.
All right, guys, thank you much. We'll have that game right here on KSMO Radio. And the Kansas City Royals swept the Oakland A's. They beat them yesterday 8-4. The Royals have won 3 straight, and they hosted the Detroit Tigers tonight at Kauffman Stadium. And that's sports news and local news, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Coming up next, time for that daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones. Edward Jones Brokerage, helping people with their investment needs. They can help you too. Call Joe or Leah, 729-3831. Or drop by 907 South Pershing. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC. With our daily investment report this morning, it's Teresa Whalen. Teresa?
This is Teresa Whalen bringing you the Daily Financial Market Report on behalf of financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash, and also Edward Jones. Today's U.S. equities closed higher. The Dow closed up 135 points to close at 40,004. The NASDAQ closed down 12 points to close at 16,686. The S&P 500 closed up 6 points to close at 5,303. And in the bond market, 10-year Treasury yields are trading at 4.42%. The price of crude oil was up 79 cents to close at $79.53, and the spot price of gold was up $34.40 to close at $2,419.90. And stocks of local interest are Ameren Corporation 74.74 down 16 cents, AT&T 17.40 up 10 cents, Boeing 184.95 up $1.99, Dollar General 142.13 down $4.46, ExxonMobil 119.64 up $1.77, McDonald's 272.38 down $1.13, Microsoft 420.21 down 78 cents, PepsiCo 182.19 down 92 cents, Pfizer 28.64 down 28 cents, Procter & Gamble 167.64 down 22 cents, U.S. Bancorp 41.43 down 22 cents, and Walmart 64.65 up 64 cents. This has been today's Financial Market Report brought to you on behalf of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash. Serving individual investors with personalized attention and financial advice at 907 South Pershing right here in Salem, Missouri, bringing you this Wall Street to Main Street report.
Thanks, Teresa. Don't forget to join us again for our next daily investment report coming your way right here on KSMO Radio. That will be this afternoon right here on your hometown radio source right around 5:30, 5:35, and, of course, again tomorrow morning, 7:40, 7:45, daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brand, Leah Nash, of Edward Jones, member SIPC at the KSMO studios. We invite you to keep it right here. We have weather coming up very shortly right here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio source.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem License Office, Roberts Judson Lumber Company, and the Main Street Country Corner Cafe, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Townscreen in Salem.
This is your Fungicide Performance Report brought to you by BASF. Today I'm speaking with Missouri farmer Brian Threckle about Veltima fungicide from BASF.
Veltima is one of the higher ones on the tar spot. We haven't seen much tar spot. I know you go one way or the other. They're starting to see some. It's kind of a preventative for us, so I haven't seen it yet, but I know it's out there, and I know it could be coming back to hybrid selection and using a fungicide. A lot of it is trust with the BASF rep that we talk to. He probably comes on my farm 5-6 times a year, and we sit down and we talk about different things. If there's something coming to our area like the tar spot or the rust, he lets us know, hey, this is what you need to be looking for. You need to be better be scouting that field because it's coming, So, it's a timing issue. We try to get it on there when we need to get it on there. This is the one that works for me, and this is the one that I'm going to stick with. So.
For more information, contact your local BASF representative or go to revxfields.com.
Here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, it is time right now for a look at weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region, as well as the KSMO listening area, all being brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO and your friends at Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory. They're still offering you that opportunity to check out their classes during the month of May in the fitness center to see if you would like to become a member. That's right, they have fitness classes every weekday, including today, where they have Sweet and Low this morning at 8:30. They have Slow Motion at 10, a spin class at 4:15, interval training at 5:30, and the Jump and Jive at 6:30. Now, tomorrow they also have kickboxing at 5:30 and yoga at 6:30. And, of course, if you want to find out more about the other different types of classes that they have. They still have a gentle yoga on Friday evenings, or Friday afternoons, I should say, at 4:30. And again, there's multiple opportunities for you to check out some of the same classes as well. So, Healthy Hand County Fitness Center, during the month of May, you can actually attend these classes for free. To find out more, call Penny, 739-1127, or email her, Penny, Penny, at SalemCommunityCenter.org. At the KSMO studios, taking a look at that weather situation. Well, as warm air advection continues through today, temperatures and moisture will be on the increase. Afternoon highs will climb to the mid to upper 80s with the dew points in the middle 60s. This will play a part in providing for scattered showers and storms to develop later on in the afternoon, but not in our area, mostly up around the Lake of the Ozarks. This activity will continue to be up in the middle part of the state throughout the day today. Subtle short waves are forecast to move across Missouri, allowing for additional thunder shower potential development this afternoon, but again, generally north of the Lake of the Ozark region. Rain should taper off and lift north of the Ozarks by late tonight, allowing for a period of dry weather tonight through tomorrow. Continued southerly flow will keep moisture and warm air into the Ozarks, though, and on Tuesday, we'll be back in the upper 80s and making for a very warm and muggy day. Convective activity will be on the increase, though, by late Tuesday afternoon, as the surface low is going to make its way across the plains through the day on its way towards the Great Lakes. This surface low will push a cold front right into our region. The warm air and moisture advection ongoing Tuesday will set the stage for the potential of severe weather come Tuesday night. Initial storms may begin as supercells, eventually lining out to a squall line. One thing that may limit severe storm development is the lack of upper-level support. This will be watched, but if storms develop and can take advantage of all the fuel that's available, there could be hail the size of golf balls again, damaging winds 60 to 70 miles an hour, and can't even rule out an isolated tornado could be possible. Now, the front will move into the region Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, but is still forecast to make its way through the Ozarks into Wednesday afternoon. It'll finally move south of the region by late Wednesday night. Ahead of the front, continued warm air moisture advection will produce another day of temperatures in the 80s, while behind the front, temperatures will be in the 70s. Storms at this point look as they'll move parallel to that front, which may lead to some training rain in some storms. Now, the pattern from Thursday through Memorial Day weekend doesn't change much. We have some intermittent light showers or possible thunder showers on a daily basis as the shortwave energy continues to move through the pattern. The expectation is that no one day is going to be a total washout with periods of dry weather, but showers and even possibly thunderstorms could impact the area. We tapped out 87 yesterday. A warm day, 62 to low. Normal high, 77. Normal low, 57. Record high at 90 was in 1967. 38, the record low in 1981. Yesterday we had no rain. For the month, at 7 and 11/20, 3 3/5 normal. 24 and 2/3 are total for the year. 16 and 3/4 would be normal. Sunrise this morning, 5:52. 8:13 a time of sunset tonight. The extended forecast for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, well, we're going to have partly sunny skies or partly cloudy skies throughout most of that period. However, we're also going to have a chance of showers and thunder showers virtually every day and night throughout that period. We're going to have a high of 82 on Friday, a low of 61 Friday night, 83 for the high Saturday, 63 for a low Saturday night, and on Sunday we'll have a high of 86. But again, no true washout of any one full day. However, you will have intermittent scattered showers, possibly even some scattered thunderstorms on those days, Friday through Sunday. That local forecast and our current conditions next in a moment.
The Healthy Dent County Fitness Center is proud to announce that they are now offering free memberships to those who have the Silver Sneakers program, which is a benefit available through many Medicare plans. Silver Sneakers is the nation's leading community fitness program designed exclusively for older adults. Getting started is as easy as calling the Healthy Dent County Fitness Center at 739-1127 to see if you qualify, or stop by and sign up at the Fitness Center office, take a tour of the facility, and start working out at no cost. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, partnering together for your well-being. Stop by 1200 West Trello Road or call 739-1127 to get all the details. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, together for your benefit.
At the KSMO studios, right here at your hometown radio station. Well, we still have overcast skies, but it's kind of, the sun's trying to make its way through. Just not doing a very good job of that, though. But we do have overcast skies, and it should stay that way for a little while. And we will finally have some sunshine, maybe this afternoon. We have a 20% chance, a little shower this afternoon. Otherwise, our high today, 84 degrees with a southerly breeze, 5 to 15, gusting to 25. Clear skies tonight with a low of 65 degrees. Wind still southerly at 5 to 10, gusting up to 20 miles per hour. For Tuesday, plenty of sunshine and very warm. High of 87, 88, might even hit 90 with southerly winds 5 to 15, gusting to 25 to 35 miles an hour. For Tuesday night, that's when that chance of showers will be coming in, possibly some thunder showers, and some of that could be fairly late Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. Cloudy the entire time, low of 64, southerly winds at 5 to 15, gusting to 30 miles an hour. Chance of that precipitation 60%, and again, it could be somewhat severe. Wednesday morning, that severe weather could still be hanging around. We will have a good chance of showers, possibly some thunder showers, all the way up till noonish, and then a possibility of more showers and thunder showers again during the later afternoon. The chance of that 70%. Otherwise, in between, partly sunny and a high of 79. Winds out of south at 5 to 10, gusting to 20 miles an hour. For Wednesday night, showers, possibly some thunder showers in the evening up till about midnight or so. Cloudy and a low of 58 with that chance of rain 60%. For Thursday, we'll start the day out with partly sunny skies, but we'll have showers, possibly some thunder showers roll in during the afternoon, and a high of 77. Chance of that, 60%. Thursday night showers are very possible again, with a low around 61. As we already talked to you about, every single day over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even into Memorial Day, a chance of getting some sporadic showers or thunder showers in the forecast. Right now, 70 degrees. Our skies still overcast, though you can kind of see the brightness through it. I won't say it's there to be had sunshine-wise. Not quite yet. We have 11-mile-an-hour winds out of the south, 29.91 inches of pressure rising. 80% is the relative humidity. It feels like 70 right now here at KSMO Media. And that'll do it for a look at Operation with a Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area brought to you by your friends at Healthy Dent County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where health education and the community do meet. Again, don't forget they're having a second chance get-together for those who may have been serving some time or trying to recover from drugs. This is from 10 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. It's a job fair, second chance job fair put on by the Merrimack Regional Planning Commission and others. If you're interested in it, call them at 729-8163, or you can call the MRPC, talk with Ann Feeler, or you can also talk with Miss Sherman, 265-2993, 265-2993. That'll be Wednesday at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where health education and the community meet. When we come back, we have for you a look at our civic record next. It's up in a moment.
Need to schedule an appointment for an X-ray, MRI, CT, nuclear medicine, or an ultrasound? Call SMDH Centralized Scheduling at 573-453-5952. SMDH will schedule your tests while working around your personal schedule, help you pre-register for service, and help you navigate insurance requirements before your appointment. Schedule your radiology appointment today with Salem Memorial District Hospital by calling Centralized Scheduling 453-5952. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you're always looking for ways to position your operation to create opportunities and move on them faster. With Bank of America, you get access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Clean Car Month at K&H Auto Supply. You'll find Stoner Invisible Glass Cleaner, 2 for $11, Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions for $15.99, and Rain-X Interior Glass Anti-Fog for $6.99. Stop by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
Now time for that Civic Record, a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. Civic Record brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South. Beautiful, beautiful flex steel sofas, chairs right now are available to you at a superb low price. You don't see these prices like this very often. And when you do, you don't want to hesitate. And they don't get them very long. Southtown Furniture wants to tell you that if you're interested in some Flex Steel, beautiful Flex Steel furniture, their Flex Steel sale is on right now, but only through Saturday. That's it. Only through Saturday. Stop on by, browse, sit down, lay down, lean back, do whatever you need to do to get on down to see your friends at Southtown Furniture and check out that Flex Steel furniture. It is incredible. So comfortable, so sturdy, and you will be impressed. Go on by and check it out and see the savings available to you at Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South. Truly where the bargains are. Right here in Salem at 1601 South Highway 19. Call them if you have a question, 729-3422, or go online, SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com, where the bargains are, and the smart shopper's been shopping since 1922. Bernice Mace of Edgar Springs passed away Thursday at the age of 82. Funeral services for Bernice Mace will be held at noon today at the Fox Funeral Home in Licking, with visitation from 10 this morning until service time. Interment will be in the Smith Cemetery. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Fox Funeral Home of Licking for Bernice Mace, whose funeral services will be at noon today at the Fox Funeral Home in Licking. Alta Huff of Licking passed away May 18th at the age of 73. A funeral service for Alta Huff will be held at 11 o'clock Friday morning at the Licking Christian Church. Visitation will be at the church from 9 until service time on Friday. Interment will be in the Craddock Cemetery. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Fox Funeral Home of Licking for Alta Huff, whose funeral services will be Friday morning at 11 at the Licking Christian Church. There'll be a collection box at the Salem Public Library for old, damaged, or soiled American flags. Anyone may leave a flag between now and Saturday, June the 8th. The library will deliver flags in need of retirement to the American Legion Post number 99. The Legion will properly dispose of them in accordance with the U.S. Flag Code. So if you have an old flag that's damaged, soiled, maybe it's tore, maybe it's ripped, you can drop that flag off at the Salem Public Library, and they will have it disposed of properly at the American Legion Post number 99. come on out and have some fun at the Creative Arts Center on Friday the 31st of May with Danielle Norris from 6:30 to 9, where you can decorate your front porch with a porch sign. That will be just perfect for you. And then you can come back in the summertime and decorate the back for your summertime sign. You can do this as a standalone event or make your own very front porch sign. They have stencils and tracing paper to create your very own one-of-a-kind design to match your decor and taste. Get your ideas together and come on out and be a part of it on the 31st of May from 6:30 to 9. Come on out with Danielle Norris and create your spring sign. The artist is very hands-on and will help you make it yours. For repeat attendees, bringing a board back or their own board, it's $20. For new attendees that will need a board, it'll be $35. You need at least 6 people to sign up. 16 will be the max in the class. Again, to sign up, go to SACBA website, Santa American Community Betterment Association's website, and click on the Creative Arts Center. Go to Programs, and you will find this one for signs on May the 31st from 6:30 to 9 with Danielle Norris. It is on a first-come, first-served basis with the online registrations. And if you need fishing gear, the Department of Conservation has worked out with a situation with numerous libraries to provide that gear free. It's loaner gear, and you can get it for free. Doesn't cost you anything. The loaner gear has fishing poles and a simple tackle box with hooks, sinkers, and bobbers. Worms, minnows, and other bait are not provided. Find the MDC Rod and Reel Loaner Program at mdc.mo.gov. Or just go on by the Salem Public Library. They're part of that program. For information on Missouri fishing regulations, your fish identification, and more, get a copy of Missouri's 2024 Summary of Fishing Regulations, where permits are sold. You can also download it online from the mdc.mo.gov website. And the Salem Acoustic Jam will be held this Saturday at the Creative Arts Center at 6:30. Come on out, bring your instrument, join in, or just come to listen to the music and tap your feet. All types of music are played, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, you'll enjoy it. Everybody can participate, and there is no charge to attend. Salem Acoustic Jam this Saturday, Creative Arts Center at 6:30. A menu when we come right back in just a moment.
Southtown Furniture in Salem now has FlexSteel sofas and recliners on sale right now until Saturday, May 25th. FlexSteel offers quality furniture built to last with more than 110 years of craftsmanship and exceptional care. Their attention to detail goes into every piece of furniture they make. Don't miss this FlexSteel sofa and recliner sales event. It's going on now at Southtown Furniture, where they've been serving the smart shopper since 1922 in Salem on Highway 19 South. It's truly where the bargains are.
At KSMO Radio at the Salem Nutrition site today, they'll be serving up Polish sausage on bun with sauerkraut, carrots, and milk. Everybody is welcome to come and be a part of the Salem Nutrition site. Everybody's welcome. 11 to 12:30 is when they serve lunch, and they have a soup and salad bar that begins at 10:30. Again, all ages are welcome. Now, suggested contribution, if you're 60 and above, $5. If you're under the age of 60, it's $7. It's always a great meal at the Salem Nutrition site inside the Salem Senior Center. 604 North McGrath Lane, 729-2373. With that meal today will be Polish sausage on bun with kraut, carrots, and milk. And don't forget, the menu can change without notice. That does conclude our Civic Record. It's a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. Civic Record brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO, your hometown radio station. And we hope you're going to have a fantastic day today. This is the final full work week of May. Next week we have Memorial Day or Decoration Day, whatever you might call it, on Monday. So most people will be off. So we'll be here for you, though. We got Cardinal baseball that afternoon, so we'll be around right here on KSMO media. But right now, though, here at your hometown radio source, we have coming your way very shortly, right here at KSMO Radio, a look at some statewide news. We'll have that Salem Nutrition Center's menu once again, in case you missed it. AP news and sports on the Missouri Net. All coming your way. All here. KSMO Radio.
Is thinning hair or a receding hairline making you self-conscious? Try Hair Grow by New Nordic. Millions of men and women around the world trust Hair Grow. With its patented tocotrienol complex, Hair Grow naturally reduces inflammation in the scalp and is clinically proven to promote new hair growth and increase hair count in as little as 4 months. Stop feeling embarrassed about thinning hair and start looking and feeling your best with Hair Grow. Available online at Amazon, Walmart.com, and NewNordicUSA.com.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
If you have hail damage on your vehicle and need an estimate, stop by and see Dent X Auto Hail Repair at 503 North MacArthur inside Wilson Collision Center here in Salem. Or call them at 573-729-3915. Dent X Auto Repair is licensed and insured.
Don't pay retail for your diamond engagement ring or gift. Come to CleanOrigin.com, founded by a family of leaders in the diamond industry for more than a century. We're experts in ecologically friendly lab-grown diamonds because that's all we do. Come clean with Clean Origin, the only diamond jewelers who give you a 100-day, no questions asked return on your purchase. Head to CleanOrigin.com or one of our retail stores and mention code Radio10 to receive 10% off. That's CleanOrigin.com, code Radio10.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. The Missouri legislature session has ended with a proposal going down in flames that would have made it tougher to change the state constitution. Due to a nearly 50-hour Senate deadlock this week and House Republicans not playing ball with Senate Republicans, the measure died on the last day. House Democratic leader Crystal Quaid of Springfield says thanks to the impasse, Missourians will continue to have their voices heard.
I will say that it is pretty funny that the Republicans have a supermajority in both chambers in all of the statewide offices, and they can't get their number one priority done, but yet they say mission accomplished. And I want to ask what? The least amount of bills in Missouri's history? A budget that is a lie? Your number one priority failing? The Democrats had a great year.
House Speaker Dean Plocher says if Missouri's abortion ban is overturned by voters, the failure of the proposal to make it tougher to change the Constitution rests solely on the Senate. A plan to ban marriages for anyone under 18 without exceptions has been shelved for this year. The bill, co-sponsored in the Senate by Republican Holly Thompson Rader and Democrat Lon Arthur, ran out of time before the legislature ended its session Friday. Arthur expresses embarrassment over this being held up in the Missouri House.
My friends who are apolitical or live in different parts of the country send me and say, what is happening in Missouri? It makes Missouri look bad, but more importantly, we are not doing enough to protect young girls who are forced into marriages and whose lives are worse in every way as a result.
The legislation would not have affected any marriages that have already taken place. And most of Missouri has received some badly needed persisting rain, which has helped lift most of the state out of drought conditions for now, according to state climatologist Zach Leeser. He says the past 2 months have brought abundant rainfall to most of Missouri in spite of really high drought concerns going into spring. Statewide rainfall was 6 inches, about 2 inches above the monthly average, making April 2024 the state's 15th wettest April, according to national weather data. This is Missouri Net.
I'm William Shatner. I've been around a long time, but I'm truly humbled when I see the real battles our brave, paralyzed veterans have faced defending our freedom. And when they come home,
I had just come home from serving over in Germany. Next thing I know, it was 3 weeks later. I was paralyzed.
While parachuting with my platoon, my parachute didn't open. I broke my neck. It left me paralyzed for the rest of my life.
I was on a routine patrol, and we were in the desert of Kuwait, and the vehicle flipped and landed on top of me, which left me paralyzed from the waist down.
Okay, folks, this is heroism. That's why I'm proud to support Paralyzed Veterans of America, because they've kept their promise to never leave a fallen soldier behind. A roof over their heads, accessible homes and cars, jobs, benefits.
PVA has brought me back to life.
Show them their sacrifice hasn't been in vain. Go to PVA.org to learn how you can make a difference.
Missouri Congresswoman Ann Wagner has sponsored a measure that was signed into law. Ashley Bird reports.
Wagner from the St. Louis area chairs the House Suburban Caucus, and her Fly Together Act ensures that young children will be seated together with their family members on flight. It's part of the FAA Reauthorization Act of 2024. She says that parents and grandparents can more affordably fly next to their children, and they won't be charged unjust fees for that. She released a statement that says the last thing parents need to be is nickel and dimed by airlines. Ashley Bird, Missouri Net.
Lieutenant Governor Mike Kehoe is serving as Missouri's acting governor, while Mike Parson leads a trade mission delegation to Italy. The goal of the trade mission is to build relationships with international figures and promote the Show Me State as a state open for trade. Parson will meet with Italian officials, diplomats, and business leaders to promote Missouri as a prime destination for business investment and expansion. Kehoe will serve as acting governor through June 4th. This is Missouri Net.
The Salem Memorial Hospital and SMH Family Medicine would like to congratulate Salem and the surrounding school district's graduating classes on all that you've accomplished, and now you will continue to achieve great things in the future. The future is there for you to grab to great things. Best wishes from the Salem Memorial Hospital and SMH Family Medicine.
Hey, you. Yes, you. We've got something important to share because we believe everyone deserves support. 988 is for you. Whether you're dealing with thoughts of suicide, facing a serious crisis, or if you just need someone to talk to. It's not just a lifeline, it's your lifeline. Call, text, or chat 988 because everyone deserves support and you are not alone. Brought to you by the Missouri Department of Mental Health.
At KSMO, let's see what's cooking at the Salem Nutrition Center for today. They're going to be serving up Polish sausage on bun with sauerkraut, carrots, and milk. The menu will be served from 11 to 12:30, and they have a soup and salad bar that starts at 10:30 in the morning. Remember, all ages, anyone, anybody is welcome to eat at the Salem Nutrition site. Come on in and enjoy. Your suggested contribution, if you're 60 and above, $5. Under the age of 60, it's $7. The Salem Nutrition site's at 604 North McGrath Lane inside the Salem Senior Center. Stop on by and check it out for yourself at 604 North McGrath Lane or call 729-2373, where the menu today will be Polish sausage on bun with kraut, carrots, and milk. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. Every weekday we bring you that Salem Nutrition Center's menu as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We invite you to stay right here. We're going to come right back with AP News and Sports from the Missouri Net next on KSMO.
Intercounty Electric brings you this energy tip. Even if you've turned off the television, computer, and other power vampires, those power strips are still sucking you dry. The same goes for rechargers, which may seem benign when not hooked up to your cell phone, but the fact is, they're still drawing electricity when not in use. So flip the switch. This energy tip is a courtesy of Intercounty Electric, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. VIP Properties in Salem welcomes you to visit with one of their agents as they're experienced and ready to help you locate the right property for you and your family. VIP Properties are members of 2 MLS services, covering a large part of South Central and Southeast Missouri, making for easy searches of these areas. They have listings for farms, residential, rural, recreational, and commercial properties. If you're moving to Missouri, from Missouri, or around Missouri, check out VIP Properties in Salem and Houston. Call them at 729-7622. VIP Properties congratulates the Salem and surrounding school district graduating classes.
Serving up the hottest hits. KSMO Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. The International Criminal Court's chief prosecutor is seeking arrest warrants for Israeli and Hamas leaders. This includes Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu. The AP's Charles de Ledesma.
Karim Khan adds he believes Netanyahu, his defense minister, and 3 Hamas leaders are responsible for war crimes and crimes against humanity in the Gaza Strip and Israel. The prosecutor must request the warrants from a pre-trial panel of 3 judges who take on average 2 months to consider the evidence and determine if proceedings can move forward. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
There is a new acting president in Iran after word came that Iran's President Ibrahim Raisi was killed in a helicopter crash in foggy northwestern Iran. Also killed in the crash, Iran's foreign minister and other officials. Michael Cohen, the prosecution's star witness, returns to the witness stand today in Donald Trump's hush money trial.
This case should be dismissed. It should have never been brought.
What does the prosecution have to prove to convict Donald Trump? The AP's Julie Walker at the courthouse in New York.
To convict Donald Trump of felony falsifying business records, prosecutors must convince jurors beyond a reasonable doubt that he not only falsified or caused business records to be entered falsely, but that he did so with intent to commit or conceal another crime. Any verdict must be unanimous. At Criminal Court in Manhattan, I'm Julie Walker.
Strong winds, large hail, and apparently tornadoes hit Oklahoma and Kansas, blowing roofs off homes and blocking roads with toppled trees and down power lines. 2 people hurt in Oklahoma. A court in London has ruled that WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange does have grounds to challenge Britain's extradition order. The U.S. wants him on espionage charges. This is AP News. The latest on a deadly train collision in upstate New York. The AP's Jackie Quinn has this.
A community is mourning the deaths of 3 people in a pickup truck, including a child killed when the vehicle was struck by an Amtrak train. Authorities say a 6-year-old boy is among the 3 people killed in the accident Friday in the small town of North Tonawanda, New York. The other victims were a man and woman in their late 60s. Authorities say the train was on its way from New York City, heading to Niagara Falls when the accident occurred, and that no one on the train was injured. Local media is reporting the pickup truck became trapped between crossing gates when the Amtrak train came through. I'm Jackie Quinn.
Retail executive Bruce Nordstrom has died, the former chairman of the Nordstrom department store. He was 90. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tiffany Bland. I'm the new MD at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment today. SMDH Family Medicine is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Farming comes with trade-offs. An extra pass means dinner in the cab. An early morning becomes a late night. Unnecessary restrictions turn into headaches. But when you make Enlist herbicides the foundation of your herbicide program, the trade-offs will be in your favor. Effective weed control that's ready to work when you are. Flexible tank makes options and neighbor-friendly applications, all without the need to jump through hoops. See what you'll gain with America's most trusted herbicide system protecting your Enlist E3 soybean fields at Enlist.com.
Throughout the growing season, you're tasked with making tough choices, starting with the seed, reading all that trial data. You even have your neighbors weigh in. And when you do plant that smart decision, how you'll protect it, well, that's an easy choice. The soybean herbicide portfolio from Corteva Agriscience. With products like Sonic Herbicide, you'll be complementing your Enlist system with the soybean residual protection that'll tackle the toughest weed challenges all season long. See how a program approach can help you protect every acre at Corteva.us.
Missouri Net Sports is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Remember, large trucks and buses need more room to maneuver, so respect the load and share the road. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Mizzou softball will be hosting Super Regionals after winning 4 straight games over the weekend. The Tigers lost to Omaha on Friday 3-1 in 9 innings. They beat Indiana in Washington on Saturday, rallied to score 5 in the 7th inning against Omaha in the first game, then won 1-0 in 9 innings to finish off Omaha. Lauren Krings started all 4 games for the Tigers Saturday and Sunday, and she finished by striking out 15 in the 9-inning clinching game and threw a total of 400 pitches in a 24-hour span.
My team kept me going. I mean, I want to try and do everything I can for them. I want to be who they need me to be and just get us to where I know we belong, which is supers and past that.
The Tigers will take on 10th-seeded Duke. Game 1 of the best-of-3 Super Regional Friday in Columbia at 1 on ESPN2. The Royals swept the Oakland A's, an 8-4 win, blowing the game open with a 4-run 6th inning. The Royals are second in the American League Central, 29-19. Salvi Perez says they have a playoff contending team.
Now, hopefully, the team continues that way and win. Anything in big league, we prepare ourselves to make it to the playoff. That's what kind of our goal.
The Royals play the Tigers tonight. Michael Waka will start. The Cardinals won their series, but they couldn't get the sweep against the Red Sox as they lost 11-3. St. Louis pitchers gave up 3 home runs. Matthew Liberatore, who'd pitched well out of the bullpen, was charged with his second loss as he had to fill in for starter Steven Matz, giving up 4 runs on 6 hits in 3 innings.
I wouldn't say the challenge has been so much the role as much as it's been just going out and executing. That's something that I'm working on.
Cardinals dropped to 20-26. Sonny Gray starts for them tonight against the Orioles. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Getting ready to take on spring? Make your first move with the reliable performance and power of Steel battery tools. From hedge trimmers and mowers to string trimmers and more, save on select Steel battery tools. Right now, save $50 on the HSA 50 battery hedge trimmer set. Real Steel. Find yours at steeldealers.com. With AK-10 battery and AL101 charger. Offer valid for a limited time only while supplies last. See participating dealer for details.
Hey there, I'm Lance Bass, and this is Chip. And for more than 100 years, American Humane has been protecting animals in times of crisis. And if you're like me, your pet means the world to you, and you want to keep them safe if disaster strikes. American Humane's first responders are always prepared to rescue animals in danger, but you can also help. To learn more about disaster planning and keeping your animals safe, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Did you know that every patient has the right to have their medical imaging performed wherever they choose? This is Bobby Sullins, Director of Radiology at the Salem Memorial District Hospital, where we have state-of-the-art, up-to-date medical imaging at one of the lowest prices in the area. Outstanding imaging at a great price without the drive? It's just another service of the Salem Memorial District Hospital. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
It's a mystery where Old Spice finds its amazing scents like Himalayan sea salt, but I'm thrilled they have because no other body wash exfoliates and moisturizes 24/7 like Old Spice Gentleman's Himalayan sea salt body wash. Now, if only there was a mountain range separating the Indian subcontinent from the Tibetan plateau where I could hide my Old Spice and keep my family from stealing it, my impossibly smooth skin will finally be safe.
Farming comes with trade-offs. An extra pass means dinner in the cab. An early morning becomes a late night. Unnecessary restrictions turn into headaches. But when you make Enlist herbicides the foundation of your herbicide program, the trade-offs will be in your favor. Effective weed control that's ready to work when you are. Flexible tank mix options and neighbor-friendly applications, all without the need to jump through hoops. See what you'll gain with America's most trusted herbicide system protecting your Enlist E3 soybean fields at Enlist.com.
Throughout the growing season, you're tasked with making tough choices, starting with the seed, reading all that trial data. You even have your neighbors weigh in. And when you do plant that smart decision, how you'll protect it, well, that's an easy choice. The soybean herbicide portfolio from Corteva Agriscience. With products like Sonic Herbicide, you'll be complementing your Enlist system with the soybean residual protection that'll tackle the toughest weed challenges all season long. See how a program approach can help you protect every acre at Corteva.us.
At the KSMO studios, do want to remind you to stop on by see your friends at Country Mart during their mega truckload sale today and tomorrow. You do not want to miss out on the great savings like Natural IQF Best Choice Chicken Breasts at 2.5 pound package, $4.99. And you can get your brats or Italian sausage 16-ounce package, 2 for $7. And also save on your best choice bleach, 43-ounce size. Get 2 of those jugs for $4. Stop by, save when you shop today and every single day down at Country Mart, Highway 32, 72 East. It's their mega truckload sale going on right now. Check it out for yourself. Country Mart in Salem. At KSMO Radio, our forecast does call for some clouds this morning. We will have sunshine later on this afternoon, and a high of 84 degrees with a little bit of a breeze out of the south, anywhere from 5 to 15, gusting to 20 miles an hour. We do have a 20% chance of a slight pop-up shower, maybe even a thunder shower by mid to late afternoon. Clear skies tonight, low of 65 with southerly winds 5 to 10, gusting up to 20. Sunshine tomorrow, high of 87. Southerly winds 5 to 15, gusting as high as 30 miles an hour. By Tuesday night, we'll have clouds roll in. We'll have a chance of showers, possibly some thunder showers. Some of that could be somewhat severe, and a low of 65 degrees. Winds southerly at 5 to 15, gusting to 30. For Wednesday, 70% chance of showers in the morning, and then again popping up in the afternoon. A potential for severe weather there as well, with some partly sunny skies intermittent in through the day. We will have a high of 79 with southerly winds 5 to 10, gusting to 20. By Wednesday night, it'll be cloudy with a low of 58 with a chance of some showers, and then that chance is 60%. Thursday, 60% chance of more showers in the morning and again later on in the afternoon. In between, a little bit of sunshine and a high of 77. At the KSMO studios right now, your hometown radio station, we have fair skies, and basically what we do have is low layer clouds. Well, actually 2 layers of clouds. One's kind of a mid-layer cloud. I should say low layer. It's not really low. Mid-layer cloud, and then we have some high, thin cirrus clouds above that. So we have 2 little layers of clouds, and they are kind of filtering out the sunshine right now, and that's exactly what they're doing. 10-mile-an-hour winds out of south, 76% the relative humidity, and the pressure at 29.91 inches and rising here at KSMO Radio. All righty. Now look at weather brought to you by Titan Paving and Drainage. You know, a lot of people don't really realize when they're building a home how much damage water can do when it starts to erode away your land. That could be eroding away your land against your foundation. It could be eroding away the land around your driveway or your sidewalk to where all of a sudden it's compromised. Maybe you're undermining your sidewalk or driveway to where sometime when maybe a little heavier weight gets on there, or maybe when you get a little water underneath there and all of a sudden you got freezing or expansion and you get a crack, or you might get a bulge or a pop. Depends on exactly where you are. You may have some damage done that could have been prevented by just contacting Don Mutz and Titan Paving and Drainage. What they do is they design your sidewalks and your driveways and the ground around your foundation to drain away from your ice, the items that you don't want to have ice forming underneath, or even steam from the heat of day, which can expand things and then contract things, and then they crack and they break and they chip. And we all know you don't want that in your driveway or your sidewalk or your foundation, to where all of a sudden it starts a leak in your basement. We don't want any of that. Get Titan Paving and Drainage. Call Don. Let him help you out. 6462 453 6379. Either number, you can get a hold of Don Mutz, Titan Paving and Drainage right here in Salem.
Most contractors, when building a structure, do not consider the damage stormwater can create in the long run, which is why so many people have water issues around their home or business. There is an art as well as a science to rerouting stormwater, and Titan Paving and Drainage has been providing these services for over 17 years. Call them before you hire a contractor not schooled or experienced in this specialized service to find out how to stop your water problems before they ever start. Call Titan today at 453-6462 or 453-6379.
At the KSMO studios, time for that Brownfield Agribusiness News. It's the Missouri Report, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We thank you for being with us on your Monday morning, May 20th.
I'm Kara Hart with Ag News on Brownfield. Add bushels to your crop this summer with Full Scale from Helena. Learn more on the Field Link podcast or ask your Helena representative. Historic flooding in parts of Brazil will likely have short-term and long-term impacts on South America's crop production. Michael Cordonier with Soybean and Corn Advisor says torrential rains are decimating the southern state of Rio Grande do Sul.
The worst flooding in the state's history came at a very inopportune time. There were about 20% of the soybeans left to harvest, and that state's the second biggest soybean producing state in Brazil.
He tells Brownfield an estimated 1 to 3 million tons of soybeans will be lost.
And also, there was lots and lots of damage done to the infrastructure, roads and bridges, and even soybean crushing plants underwater and storage facilities underwater.
Cordonier says that could result in further losses and will have implications for at least the next crop. The chairman of the House Agriculture Committee says the new farm bill includes language meant to remove barriers in the livestock industry caused by California's Proposition 12 law. Glenn G.T. Thompson says it's a new solution.
My proposal just is built on states' rights. Every state has the ability and the right to regulate their agriculture practices, only within their state and not interstate.
The new farm bill says no state may enact or enforce, directly or indirectly, a condition or standard on the production of covered livestock, other than for covered livestock physically raised in the state. The Humane Society of the United States says the new Farm Bill language on California's Proposition 12 law is a misrepresentation that will harm small farmers and independent major producers around the country. The importance of trade to the beef industry. Brownfield's Megan Grebner has the story.
A Kentucky cattleman says he's often asked by beef producers why the U.S. exports beef if it has to import it. Andy Bishop, chairman of the Cattlemen's Beef Board, tells Brownfield.
We can certainly add value to those with this export market and still not be taking away from our supply at home.
He says the U.S. Meat Export Federation recently released a report outlining the importance of trade.
The value of the export market adds to that carcass was $454 a head in the first quarter of 2024.
He says that's possible by growing demand for cuts of beef that aren't popular in the States. For example,
people that we ate with from Japan were so excited to get large intestine. It was a delicacy for them, and it's something that we throw away at home.
I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Thanks, Megan. A member of the House Ways and Means Subcommittee on Trade wants to ensure more resources for trade promotion programs are included in the next farm bill. Minnesota Republican Michelle Fischbach tells Brownfield access to foreign markets is critical to the success of U.S. agriculture. I'm Kara Hart for Brownfield.
In agriculture, we take care of our people, and part of that is recognizing when someone might not be okay. While farmers experience higher levels of psychological distress and depression than other occupations, they are less likely to seek help for their mental health. It's on all of us to offer a helping hand. Find tools for managing stress and seeking help at soygrowers.com or #soyhelp. Together, let's cultivate a healthier future. Brought to you by the American Soybean Association and United Soybean Board.
Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
If you have hail damage on your vehicle and need an estimate, stop by and see Dent X Auto Hail Repair at 503 North MacArthur inside Wilson Collision Center here in Salem. Or call them at 573-729-3915. Dent X Auto Repair is licensed and insured.
At Case IH, we know you work hard all year to maximize your yield at harvest. And to do that, you need a combine that works as hard as you do. That's why we built the new AF11 with more horsepower, more efficiency, and more capacity than any other combine out there. Plus, built-in automation to harvest more easily than ever before. To do more with every engine hour, you need equipment that's as good as you are. You need the best in your field. Visit your local Case IH dealer for more on the AF11.
Hello, my name is Samantha Welch. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
It's a mystery where Old Spice finds its amazing scents like Himalayan